We're going to start with Landmarks. They got this new song called Creature, which could be a ghoul, a gremlin, a goblin, a gabagoo. There's many options for the form that this creature will take. But I'm realizing it's been like kind of a while since we heard Landmarks. I think the last thing we heard from them was their album Lost in the Waves, and they had a deluxe edition that dropped like the year after, but I didn't even check that out. I generally don't check out deluxe editions, but they had some new songs with that. So in retrospect, it's actually been kind of a minute. I feel like we had recently heard from them, but you know, it's you know, maybe about time for another album. I don't know what they're doing with this, but I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see what's up. This is Creature. Let's do it. One of the first bands I ever reacted to. Little creature, critter, little chitterling. Fuck's a chitterling? Got that Goosebumps vibe. What? This reminds me of how Michael Jackson used to touch kids. Did he? I don't. That's a joke. His estate sues people, right? That's a joke. Hello, hello, hello. Looks like we're getting a pretty cinematic one. They did this in the Shawshank Redemption. Ooh. Landmarks makes a Carrick Angren song. Speaking of Michael Jackson, there he is. Oh? Now this is a story all about how.
Et c'est l'odeur de l'enfer, un peu de souffre de douleur qui s'émane et qui ternit mon âme et ma couleur. Je peux la sentir brûler tout mon corps.
Skibbity skibbity.
Tel mon erreur. J'ai croisé tant de démons différents. J'ai bravé tant de vagues et d'océans, mais j'ai toujours ce monstre en moi qui dans le néant me crie. I am the creature.
Oh?
Don't wanna face it, no one in the black. Don't wanna cough with my fear. Don't wanna face it, no one in the black. Don't wanna face this creature. This thing inside me is getting out of control. I've tried to hold it in, but I can't anymore. I want it. It's the worst way. It's the best for real. Is it the worst of me?
I'm fucking with the sound, dude.
You continue to lock to your eyes, but the one did the best of me. I want it. I need to get back my freedom. I'm fighting against the whole kingdom. It's creeping into my system. I'm feeling the pain and I've lost my way out. All this lies only fit the pain. All this lies only fit the pain. Crawling in the dark. Everything we knew is falling down. The night suppresses the light. Looking for a reason I won't find. And I turn into.
Ooh.
I turn into this creature.
Oh, blood is greased up. A little slippery.
Don't wanna face it, no one in the black. Don't wanna cough with my fear. Don't wanna face it, no one in the black. Don't wanna face this creature. It's a world made of silence and cold. I growling and inside is my soul. You and I ain't supposed to be real. I no longer feel, cause you took everything.
Oh, chill breakdown. Oh. Bro got diddled. It's a shame. The chorus is giving Invent Animate with like Linkin Park vocals. It's pretty sick. Sounds like crawling in my skin, kinda. I do appreciate his entire range. Everything he does is pretty sick. A lot of the themes and influences in this don't sound too metalcore, like too stereotypically metalcore, which is something I always appreciate. I'm not a fan of stereotyped music at all, especially stereotyped metalcore. Is that? I'm gonna peek. That's, oh wow, that kind of flew by. Oh, bro's getting diddled next. This is a shame. He got diddled. Rest in peace to a brave soldier. All right, time to block this guy. That's annoying. Anyways, ban. There we go. Anyways, whew. Yeah, pretty sick song. I've always appreciated, you know, I said this like the first time I checked out. What was their song that popped off? Was it Lost in a Wave? I can't remember because the album's like Lost in the Waves, and then the single's Lost in a Wave. But like immediately, and this is like back in 2020. Oh my God, I've been doing this for a while. But I immediately noticed that he does have a kind of like Chester Bennington, Linkin Park type cleans. But then also he has like, you know, the core range too. He can go super low, can go super high. Great singing voice outside of sort of like the Chester scream. It's really fantastic stuff, and I really did appreciate. I've been seeing on Twitter some people are really like, generally, well, like metalcore fans. I deviate from them greatly in terms of like my opinion of songs. Songs that your average metalcore fan loves, I usually hate. Songs that your average metalcore fan does not like, I love. And I think this might be one of those cases because I'm seeing a lot of like longtime Landmvrks fans being like, oh, this isn't it. I love this shit. I think it gets super fucking heavy. It gets super, super beautiful. We get nice singing, nice screams. It hits like a really nice balance. And that chorus, like I said, it does hit or hint at that sort of like invent animate energy, which I always do appreciate. How do I get rid of that? What just happened? But super sick stuff. I don't know what's up next for them. Did they announce anything? Did they announce? Just seems like a single. They had like a physical comic book going on there, so I don't know if they're doing anything with that. That'd be pretty sick. Yeah, nothing announced. But maybe, who knows? Maybe I'm missing something. Because, you know, some bands in the past have done like, you know, more quirky release formats. Like when Brand of Sacrifice released, oh, what was it? Was it an EP that, it was an EP or a single that went along with like, you know, they made a comic book with it, which was pretty sick. You know, Distant, they've done in the past like books to go along with their album releases to sort of flesh out the lore. It's some pretty sick stuff. I do like that sort of experimental format. More what is it? Less non-traditional forms of like merchandise. I think that's cool. And especially like when that type of stuff sort of ties into the lyrics, because especially with like, you know, metal music with the distorted vocals, you know, if you haven't been listening for like years, you can't fully understand what like someone's saying. And even if you haven't been listening to years, sometimes you come across a vocalist who just sounds like a gutter, and then you have no fucking clue what they're saying. So it's cool when there's like other ways in which, you know, the lyrics are fleshed out outside of just reading the lyrics. But you know, who knows? I don't know what they got going on, but it's kind of cool that they had this sort of like physical comic book in the music video. I do wonder if they're gonna like release that or do something with it. Who knows? But there's potential there. It seems like there's nothing announced as of yet, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just not caught up. Who knows?